little and then hoping to lose weight? Have you tried to eat too little and see if you're going to lose weight? What are the results? Are you still gaining weight? Are you still kind of feeling bloated? Are you feeling less energy? How do you feel? If it's something that you don't like, well, then we really have to change it. So let me start out with a story about what kind of woke me up to that. I mean, although I know how to eat healthy, a lot of you know how to eat healthy. That's not really the issue here. The issue is how to eat healthy and still have enough all day. Okay, so this is what I did. I ate breakfast, and then I put off my running until later on in the afternoon, and I sure didn't want to eat before running, and so I kind of put it off. Before you know it, was 6 or 7 hours between breakfast and lunch. And lunch being at about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which is absolutely ridiculous. And that was after a 6-mile run, so I was completely starving. And I was completely starving my body as well. So my run wasn't as energetic as it should have been. Thus, I wasn't burning as many calories during my run as I could have. And of course, I was starving my body and setting it up for gaining weight. And in fact, I did gain weight, but eating more often, 3 to 4 hours, possibly 2 if need be. But every about 3 to 4 hours, when you're hungry, don't ignore your hunger. But once I did that, the weight started to come off almost immediately. It was very phenomenal. It was just a huge eye-opener. So I just want to start with sharing you that story that I've been there. I've gained weight from not eating for lengthy periods of time. It doesn't work to lose weight. You need to do something different in order to lose weight. So eating too little will not help you lose weight. It's going to actually help you gain fat because your body's going to be on starvation, and then it's going to say to itself, okay, when will I get fed again? And if I'm not going to get fed again, or when I do actually get fed, I'm just going to go ahead and save it because I don't know when I'm going to get fed again after that. So when you eat too little for lengthy periods of time, you're going to probably end up saving fat and not losing it, and as well, of course, not having the energy to have a complete, good, healthy exercise session as well. So let's talk about a few solutions here. Okay, number one, eat breakfast if you're not eating breakfast already. I know it's possibly easier said than done. You've gotten into a habit of not eating breakfast. And you probably feel like, well, you feel horrible, you feel sick if you eat breakfast and all that. Well, it's time to tell your body who's in charge and that this is going to make a difference. I promise you, this one act of eating breakfast, a very healthy breakfast, will make a difference in your life. So even if it's just a piece of toast, just to start with, or a shake or a yogurt, do eat breakfast. Number two, incorporate some supplements into your diet. And it's easier to do that when you eating every 3 to 4 hours means that you might have to have supplements. Okay, so involve a supplement, whether it be a bar or a very healthy shake such as Shakeology, and when you involve that, it takes you out of cutting up vegetables, sauteing, making another sandwich, making cereal, whatever. It takes you out of that whole mode of making one more meal. And it's healthy for you. My third tip is get a meal planner, a fantastic meal planner. Here's the link right here. Check it out. It's really going to give you the meal plan you want so that you can still have a light amount of calories, but enough calories so you can burn the fat that you want to and be healthy, have enough nutrients, and so on. So, and lastly, make sure you do plan your meals. It's one thing to have a meal planner, and it's another thing to actually follow through. So be sure you plan your meals, and do that on Sunday evening maybe, or Sunday afternoon. Make a whole batch of something like a soup or a sandwich, or I don't know, whatever it takes to kind of make a lot of something possibly, or just write it down. And again, follow through with it during the week. And I promise you, you're going to have better results just by eating a little bit more. And not necessarily a little bit better. I hope that you eat better too, but eating a little bit more, more often. Okay, more and more often. Your meals should be just mini meals. They shouldn't be like this big obsession of just eating everything in sight. And that's what it ends up being when you you eat just once a day. It ends up being eating everything in sight. So I wish you all the best of luck. Please comment on this video and check me out on exerciseyourway.com.